Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. I don't know the way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop.
Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Welcome back. New week, new opportunity, and let's get it. Hope everyone is good. And yeah, let me make sure I'm all systems go. You guys know the drill. And yeah, just make sure everything is looking good here. And yeah, it does look good. Double check. Perfect. That's what I like to see. And yeah, let's get into it. So start off with the news here. I do want to speak about the news a little bit later, as I want more people in to listen to this. But yeah, we will, we'll just let a few more people show up, and then we'll get into the news for this week and talk about, basically we have something very, very important tomorrow. So let's have a look at this. So tomorrow is going to be, why are we in February? But tomorrow is going to be, here we go, 20, there we are. Tomorrow is the 23rd, so today, no news, pretty clean day for us. Even New York is clean, so nothing to worry about here. Tomorrow is a very interesting day. So tomorrow, basically, if this policy does not come out by London session, I'm probably not going to trade London session, because this is like the most important data that's coming out, I would say, this quarter. Like, especially with the Bank of Japan. What are they going to say here? What are they going to say in the press conference? Now, normally they do run the press conference in Asian session because that's their time. But, typical Bank of Japan fashion, tentative, whatever time they feel like it, they'll host it. So, yeah, this is going to be, it could be most important in years even. Yeah, it's true. If they go out and say, hey, look, we have a date for interest rates, right, then that's going to happen. Obviously, I expect rates to stay the same. I would be the market will go, you'll see one of the most unbelievable move if they just randomly change rates tomorrow. You would probably see 1,000 pip move, no joke, if they change rates tomorrow, which is not likely to happen, like a 1% chance. So don't sit there hopeful that they're going to change rates tomorrow and think that that's your ticket out of poverty, because it's not going to work. well, it doesn't have a high chance of working. So in terms of that, yeah, it's just very important. So hopefully they can sort all of this out by Asian session, and then we can just continue from London. But if this hasn't been done, especially if the speeches are happening during London, I'm just not wanting to be involved in case of any random movements, even though there might be options, but that's not my plan, right? Especially when you have significant risk on the table. So we'll see that tomorrow. This is going to give us a lot of guidance. It's going to give, a lot of information for us on the yen here, and, potentially could bring some yen strength, which technically would make sense, right? Where are we on the chart? We're at all-time highs, not all-time highs, but yearly highs, since 2015, essentially when they changed policy. We're at these highs here. So since we're at these highs, at the end of the day here, it wouldn't be a surprise, right? It wouldn't be a surprise if we were to see what? If we were to see a dump from these areas, right? We would not be something like, out of the blue. So, yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here. In terms of technicals, let's go have a look at what's going on in terms of the charts here. So in terms of the charts, I start off on the weekly time frame here, remove drawings. We are at weekly resistance. Weekly candle did not close above weekly resistance. So there's no confirmed breakout on a weekly time frame here. We are just sitting at weekly resistance. So for today, even though we have this massive bullish candle here, we need to be careful about that weekly resistance. I'm kind of not too comfortable buying right at this weekly resistance or buying into it now that it's been tested a few times. Probably want to be buying above it, which when we go on lower time frames makes sense, right? When we go on the lower time frames, you will see, yeah, that does make sense. In terms of continuation, if we do break this weekly high and hold support above this, we could see some upside continuation during the week. Now on the daily time frame here, excuse me, yeah, we just closed doji. Not really too much information with this candle here, just closing doji. We're still at daily resistance as well. So if this daily candle closes above this daily resistance, that's an interesting close there. That's a very interesting close. And of course, that close can be completely neglected if some random news comes out tomorrow, right? Because, that will just, no matter what structure is saying, if some news comes out that brings yen strength, this thing is going to dump. So we'll have to see what happens. But in terms of, previous weekly being bullish, and then we see previous daily here also being bullish here, this one doji doesn't give us much information. I'm more leaning on the side of buys. Nothing is telling me to sell right now, especially when I go and investigate the 4-hour time frame. Nothing on this tells me to sell right now. We're higher low structure all around here. Try to create a resistance, fail to break the low of the resistance and closing back above the support right where that daily flip is. So as long as we can respect this area here and start to leave this high again, we could probably entertain somewhere up here, retest the resistance here. And yeah, in terms of targets here, we obviously have this 1-hour resistance right here. So let's bring back drawings so you can see where my drawings are. So I've just marked this as a 4-hour support. It's a 15-minute support. We have a 15-minute here, and then this is the daily weekly resistance, the major zone here. And then we have 88,500 here. So 1 hour, we do have this type of watch zone here on the 1 hour that maybe I have to look at. What is that, like 4 or 5 pips away? Yeah, that's probably, I would probably not be too worried about that daily resistance somewhere. I mean, this 1 hour resistance here. But we could, like, if I start seeing heavy rejection of that, I'm going to definitely consider it. But it's not my first intention there as we've moved through it. And I would expect if we were closing above to move through it pretty easily here. So, yeah, otherwise, if this thing just shoots straight through the zone and we miss buying in this zone, I don't mind waiting for some sort of support above here. This is daily and weekly resistance, not a zone to be playing. Look at the immediate reaction when a candle tried to even break above it. I can't tell you how many people would have just FOMO'd into buys breaking these highs here. Full FOMO into the buys and then boom, immediate drawdown, break the lows and obviously take them out because where's the stop loss most likely? Below previous low and boom, that's it, they're done. So, very typical. We can see already this is a very heavy selling area. So I wouldn't mind seeing support above. That would give me even more confidence. Thing is, we have room to buy here. We have room to buy even if this just shoots through. I don't mind buying above 500 here. Would allow us to get even above the 1 hour. But I think a target, if we do close above, is going to be 500. I'll be watching what happens at this key level here. Gives us around 9 pips to make a decision. And yeah, that's basically what I'd be looking at in terms of if we were to close above. if not, waiting for support above. There's also more buys probably above 528 here. 528, there's going to be more buys, I feel, even if there's no entries in here. And then basically I'll be targeting as a max target somewhere in this box here. Somewhere in this box is going to be a max target for me. Yeah, anywhere in this box is kind of what I'm looking at. This is a whole rejection zone for me. And yeah, especially this we can mark as a proper 4-hour resistance here. Right? So we'll mark that as 4-hour resistance. And yeah, basically looking anywhere in that zone. Anywhere in that zone is kind of like a max target for today. And yeah, obviously for continuation we need support above. So it's kind of what I'm looking at here. Does a 30-minute time frame tell you anything? Not much, man. Just kind of closed above, broke the high. Pretty much tested this resistance here. So we maybe want something closing above here. The only thing that worries me is that 1 hour here. That's the only thing that worries me. But it's quite high up. It's that 30 as well, you see. It's nothing on the 15 though. I'd want to, so since this is a news candle, guys, we have to consider that this is a news candle. So that's why maybe I'd want something above here, because above here it's pretty clean. But I do think with volume it shouldn't be an issue. And if it is an issue, then we know what's wrong, right? But I still think it would be an option. And at least we could trade 2 there. And then will allow us to see what happens. So I'm not too worried about that. But it's the only like contention zone. Otherwise next 500 and then it's clean sailing. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Let's have a look at gold on the other hand here. What's gold doing? Start off on the weekly time frame here. So yeah, weekly close bearish, still playing in this range. Weekly might want to come and fill this wick at the moment, but for the time being, it's pretty much you know, pretty much rejecting this weekly low, and we're playing within this weekly range. So if we look at this again, daily time frame here now has already broken the lows. As long as it holds this zone right here, guys, and this is what people are going to miss. As long as it holds this zone, I'm not bearish on gold just yet. If we do close this daily candle below here, then I would expect price to come and retest here. So this daily candle will give us a lot of information. Whether this is the liquidity grab already to give us the downside move, or we need to do it one more time, which is what I'm kind of expecting. We will see about that. So New York might give an upside move here because previous daily is still bullish here. Looking at 4-hour time frame, obviously we've created a resistance. We're testing our 4-hour support at the moment. So we can move this to our 4-hour support here. 4S, right? That's our 4-hour support. This is our major daily support zone. This one, MDS. This 4-hour resistance can be moved here. And then this can be made a 4-hour resistance as well. 4R. And can be made a 4-hour zone. 4Z for 4-hour zone. It's kind of like a 4-hour thingamajig. And yeah, so still respecting this support here. As long as we respect this support, there's no sells. So I'd say sells is going to come below this major daily zone. Pretty straightforward in terms of that. I would not try to sell right now. Asian sells, yeah, kind of made sense here for sure. But I would not be trying to sell right now. As we're at the support and we're right at that major daily support. In our webinar, we were discussing with the guys about that 2020 level 2019. That's exactly where we are. And remember, I said people are going to be looking for sells here. This is where it's going to be tough. So probably you want something below 2019. Trying to sell in here, look at the reaction already, right? That's no joke, that reaction. This one closed here, and immediately you see this break the low and then give you a 43 pip pullback, right? Compared to when in these areas where it's easier to sell, and you're seeing, you know, pullbacks here of only something like 7 pip pullbacks, a lot more manageable. This is already telling you, hey, watch out, you know, this is a strong zone, right? So keep that in mind, and probably sells are going to come below here. As for buys, it's a little bit tough for buys at the moment. I'd probably say you need something closing back above these ranges here. Yeah, maybe for my guys like a setup 5 or something closing above. Something like that you would need probably. So yeah, a little bit tricky for buys at the moment. Trying to look here. Maybe if a 1 hour closes bullish, will give you a lot of information. I think that should be the start. The start should be the 1 hour candle closing bullish, and then maybe leaving this resistance here at 2024. 2024, leaving that resistance will give you some move towards the upside. You know, as for sells, not till down below here for me. Trying to sell in this, a little bit tough here. Right at 4 hour support, not really interested in that. And yeah, so that's basically the analysis, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. And now we wait for the plan. So if you guys did enjoy the analysis, 400 of us in here, 450 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up on Monday. And yeah, let's get it. And if you guys did enjoy the analysis, enjoyed the breakdown, be sure to leave a like on the stream, right? So be sure to leave a like. If we can get the likes up to 200, would greatly appreciate it. You know the YouTube business. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Press the like, Conjos. Yeah, 96 likes. We can get that to 150 easy. Then I don't have to ask. I hope yesterday you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. This one here. Really good video about my support and resistance. Clearing it up, saying some common issues. And you guys seem to like it. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched that video, definitely check out yesterday's video. I do post when I post videos in the group here. So you always can see my latest uploads by going to uploads in the free and checking the upload. Come on, what's this? 9 reactions? You kidding me? Who's giving you live stream and posting contents? 9 reactions? How many people we have in this group? Let's have a look. Where's server settings? Members. Where's members? Roles will be the same. 7,000 members and I get 9 reactions. But look, when I do a giveaway, right? Giveaway, how many reactions? In 30 minutes we get? Oh, this is gift, not even the giveaway. Giveaway, how many reactions we get? 67 in 10 minutes. 119, free webinar. Literally my video is like a free webinar. Oh, now we made it to 11. Some people are listening. Giveaway. Watch all the videos. You'll be set for the live. I know, right? Who's putting out weekly videos to teach you the stuff that I show you on stream? You know, it's a lot of value. Maybe I give too much value. That's the problem. Bring out the lobster. Bank of Japan intervention. I can feel it. Man, everyone's traumatized till now. You see how traumatizing that was? Nah, we're still good. We're still good. We're still good. We're nowhere near the 1% here on the yields. And Jixi is the only threat here. That's getting close. Right? That's getting close. You still have alarm on 1%? Yeah, because 1% I'm leaving the charts. No, 1% I press sell. 1% I press sell. So yeah, if this Jixi comes down here, yeah, we have a problem. Morning Tony, morning Chizo. How's this hour closing? I would like to see this hour. Yeah, hour would give us a setup 3 on the 1 hour if we had a 15-minute. Agent, you said sales made sense. How do you account? Yeah, well, depends if there was a setup. Sells in terms of market structure, but was there a setup to enter sales? So let's have a look. So that's a difference, right? There's a difference between if there's a setup or if just sales make sense in terms of market structure. I'd say probably only this candle right here is your sell. Break of this low, watch this zone, and then target the low. That's the one. That's your Asian session sells. Because this is a very small support, not something you have to worry about too much. So at least you have around 3-4 pips here. See if nothing happens at this support. Like this candle rejected, but then the next one never broke the high. Your stop would be here anyways. Your management would be above here. Right? And then you would target here. That's your option. This one here, this close below. Breaking this structure. I took that sell on Asian. Yeah, nice work. Yeah, that's probably what you have to look at here. Probably gave you 5-minute structure. Yeah. So yeah, that's how your sell would be in Asian to get down to these lows. Understanding the 4 hour, right? That's what you're having this understanding. When that candle failed, you're breaking the low, coming down. 1 hour would have closed bearish here. I mean, it's not the cleanest of setups, but you know, because of this might throw you off. But that was the only option. The funny thing is I trade futures, not Forex. Your info is gold. Thank you, thank you. You trade MT4? No, MT5. Can you make a video about funded accounts instead of getting scammed? Just stick to the big guys. You know, the small guys are likely to scam. The big guys, you know, something that I've realized and I've done a bit of research and spoke to is that it seems like any big company will never deny a payout like 5% or below. 5% in below, right? It will never deny a payout. Any progress on the setup 7? Bro, I said it yesterday. What do you think? At night, I'm suddenly make a setup. It takes months to backtest the setup. I'm just going to go through $1,000 because I see something work 1 or 2 times. Who's your favorite band? Very difficult question, brother. Very difficult question. Damn. I would need to think about that. Tomorrow's gonna be nasty. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hi, just want to say thank you. I came back from a 2-month holiday that seemed to be fully sponsored by Tradesharpe, ended the year profitable, and took my mom on her first holiday since 1999. That sounds amazing, man. I'm really happy to hear that. That made my day, and that's amazing, man. Congrats. Keep it up. And your mom deserved it. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. 2-month holiday sounds good. Very healthy for the mind. And yeah, time to kill it, man. Oh, you've given me till NY? I thought only you'll give me to the end of London session. So I give a little bit more time. What do you mean when you say setup 1, 2, 3? Oh, that's just a reference I use for the setups that I take my trades. I'm not like these other gurus who say, if you want to find out what trades I take, you have to buy my course. I actually made a video on setup 1, 2, 3 for you guys here. It's called my top 3 price action entries. So you can have a look at that and you'll understand what we're talking about. But it's just the entries that we use. It's just easier to say setup 1, 2, or 3. Which flat form are you using? I'm not using a flat form. I'm using a platform. Please entry. Yeah, story of my life, brother. When entry? Are you taking a trade? And please give me entry. Story of my life. I told you I'm going to put a caption. And the hair, oh, that's not story. Just give us your wallet. Yeah, it seems better, man. Do you wait for session open? No, as long now, after this 1 hour close, if a setup comes, I'm ready to take it, man. Because that's when the volume is coming. Harry, can you make the candles move faster? Swear it's going to get to that, man. The number one is like, when are you going to take a trade? And give me entry. Like, people literally think here that I'm sitting here, and if I see an entry, I'm just not going to say anything. It's like, okay, there's an entry here, but we won't take it because I don't want to make money and I don't want to do anything. Harry, the GOAT, not going to lie, been a minute since I looked at the chart. Will be watching and learning again. Yeah, the way I did it is the first week in January, man, was actually pretty nuts. It pushed really hard. And yeah, first day I took a chill, slowly made my way back into it, and then, you know, slowly ramping it up now, slowly ramping it up. Give me a sec, guys. Go toilet, come back. All right. Can you guys hear the music? Seems really low. Should be better. What's the yellow line under the 15-minute level? This is the daily flip. So this is just a line. You can put it in settings, and then you go here to trading, and wherever. I think canvas. I don't have to find it. Oh yeah, here. Previous daily close. Just shows you where the previous daily closed. Right. So I know that if price is above this line, the current daily is bullish. Price is below, it's bearish. Good day, beautiful man. Hope your morning has been well. Thank you very much, Leighton. GJ Bully? Yeah, of course, man. You have to get used to that. Where are you trading from? Dubai. Time zone are you in? Dubai time zone. What is that? What is that? GMT +4? UTC +4, actually. Alright, this 1 hour close has to close above the range. If we just in the last 17 seconds do some sort of BS now and then close below this range here, we have problems. We have problems for looking for continuation. But 6 seconds, at least we will be closing above this range, looks very likely. So at least we kind of have that respecting the top of this range now. So I still feel if we can leave this zone will be better. Right, Frankfurt open here, 30-minute closed doji, 15-minute closed bearish here. So more bearish posture than bullish at the moment. More bearish posture than bullish. This thing might want to retest all the way down from here, and then we have to be looking for supports above here, and we get the same trade back to the top of the range. Not interested in selling right now. Nothing says to sell. 1 hour is super bullish previous. 4 hour time frame, of course, super bullish. This could just be a nice little liquidity grab to flip up bullish. So yeah, if we start creating supports from down here, that could be option for buys. Definitely. Kind of repeat this trade here. Trading from a new setup. Nice one, man. So gold as well, close bearish here. Trying to get below this. As I said, sales are not going to come till you get below this 2019. So anyways, you're waiting till you get below 2019, but it's making its way towards there. So your selling might become an option. And then I'll just use this as a watch zone. See if we have anything else we need to worry about. Yeah, 1 hour is pretty clean there. 4 hour, you're okay as well. It's pretty clean. Just basically that, just this watch zone here is basically what I'll be looking at. And you have like a 29 pip range below there. So, you know. Is London volume coming in now? This is just like we get volume during this time till London open. So any time from now is a volume time. You know. We can have volume now or till. So yeah, if that can start creating especially resistance below here, you should be good. Especially if we bounce off here then close below, that should be okay for sells. Again, another breakout sell on Friday. The breakout buys did work during London with a thunderstorm. So today will be interesting to see if breakout sells work. And if we start seeing that coming, a consistency in the market, I'll probably be interested. If not, probably maybe I can throw like 0.25, 0.5 risk just for an experiment basis here. Until I start seeing this become more of a consistency. You can see the difference between London and New York breakouts, right? So just understand the difference here. There's no rush. Wait for New York. That's better always on gold. And yeah. GU plan ruin, pushing too hard. Time to turn off the charts and focus on GJ. What happened with GU? Let's have a look at GU. What is GU doing? Yeah, GU going down here. You wanted to sell below this. I think you can still... Yeah, previous daily bearish 4 hour. I think, you know, if this is just a pullback to continue up, you could trade after support is created on that pullback. Hey Harry, hope you're doing well. Just thought you should make a parody on some popular typical trading gurus. I do throw it sometimes. throw in some parodies, but I'll not mention any names, or I'll not mention any gurus, because they haven't done anything to me and I don't want to cause any issues. When is a good time to open a buy in gold? Whenever you want, brother. But the way I run is I have a plan. That plan has probability and statistics. And that probability and statistics of that plan make sure that I'm right most of the time. And if I know I'm right most of the time, it gives me the confidence to do what? To put extra risk on the table. If I can put extra risk on the table, it means I can make more money with having the confidence of the trade setup not being failed. Now, if I go and buy and sell at random times, I'm just gambling. So what ends up happening? I want to wait, right, for my setup. I want to wait for my, basically what I'm looking for. And that's when I execute a buy on a sell. So the same thing will happen in gold here, right? So if you ask me when to execute a buy, for me, it would be till I see a setup. So buys on gold here, right? See the rejection from that zone. There you go. Thank you very much. Will probably be above these highs here. Or you want to play big brain today, right? If you want to play big brain and give yourself a shot, which I probably won't do on stream, but I'm going to give you guys the idea. So if you listen up good. Is if this respects these lows here, closes back inside the range, kind of have this fake out play, maybe above this 5-minute resistance to give you a chance to the top of the range. That's more of an aggressive approach. Look at GJ rejecting, right? This is why. Best video should be the one with news and poll on the chats. Yeah, we should do it. That's a setup 4? Yeah, basically. What's your thought on GJ? I'm bullish on GJ. What's the biggest lot you've taken? I think if I was to, like, it's not the biggest lot, it's the biggest, like, serious risk with the biggest loss. Like, because if you like trade something like AU, like, and you measure this type of candle here, this is like a 3-pip candle. I can pop a 20 lot and I won't be sweating at all, right? 20 lot is nothing on AU above this candle here, you know? Or, you know, you're selling from somewhere up here, you put a stop loss below, on the high 6 pips, pop a 20 lot. So on GJ, I popped 15s. That's something I used to push around 10, 12 lots, but recently pushed to a 15. Slowly increasing. People charge thousands of dollars for the work you do. I appreciate your hard work. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. After watching you from last 6 months, feels like you're an amazing actor. Thank you so much. Don't know if he means that seriously or if he means that as a joke. Don't know if it's a compliment or what it is. That's a new one? Yeah, I know. Well, his name is Samarat Agwal. Bingo. I know, right? Now I'll cast you in a music video. Thank you. Maybe he's trying to say that he finds me entertaining, but anyways. What's your broker? I see. Have you set up the news account? No, not yet. Tomorrow it's tentative. We don't know what time the news is, so we can't have that. We can't have at the news event. So the next news event is not going to be till like a couple of weeks. So whenever the next news event is, I will set up that account. What's the usual lot you pop on a trade? It's based on risk, like 4-figure risk, but usually it ranges between 8 to 10. I'd say that's my average. Something I'm not confident about, I'll pop a 5. Or something that's a little bit outside of when my prime time is. And that's basically it. Man, it's the best sarcasm on the internet. How much does your private mentorship cost? I need special help. I don't really do one-on-ones much. It's very time consuming, and yeah, I think like if it was to be worth my time, I'd have to charge ridiculous amounts, so I do it very selectively. But if you're super motivated, you can drop an application, and then whenever I find time, I'll contact you anyways, and we can see if we can sort up something. But if you're on a budget, then just join the private group, man. That will be a lot more beneficial for you if you're on a budget to get the most value out of the cost. But if you want one-on-ones, is like the most serious way to get good quick. You know, you get a lot more in-depth and attention given to you on one-on-ones. But it's just super time consuming. So if anything, I take around, if I do one-on-ones, I do like one per month. That's basically it. That's all I can handle, to be honest. You're trading a prop firm? No, personal account. I'm not even trading GJ and gold. I'm here just to see your handsome face. Damn. Please don't be sus. Brother, what do you think of this AI trading bot strategy? It generates me 65 win rate on 1-to-1 risk to reward. Yeah, backtesting stats are great. Test it in the live markets and see if it can survive random dynamic changes, which most bots don't. Right? Harry the GOAT, thank you. I pop a 0.07 on a good day. We'll all start somewhere, man. All start somewhere. Don't need to worry about that. That's facts, right? You know, not saying you, Paul, I'm not telling you, but, you know, people, if they see you in drawdown in a trade, they start complaining in chat. They're like, oh, you suck, you're in drawdown. You know, why are we in drawdown? You suck, especially if it's a loss, it's even worse. And they're sitting there probably popping, they're probably in like $5 loss. And you're here, they think that you're not even experiencing drawdown. I'm just here for, you know, just to smile. What the hell, man? When you're in $5 drawdown, I'm in $500, $1,000 drawdown. So, works both ways. Hey Harry, just watched your support and resistance video. Great advice. Thanks heaps. No worries. Do you think that the support and resistance on the 30-minute time frame needs to be taken seriously, or is that too low? Yes, all support, whatever time frame you enter the trade, has to be considered. Like this resistance I drew here was from a 15-minute here. This was considered from back here, still relevant. These resistances, this one right here, all relevant. Gold, yeah, gold rejecting, brother. I told you don't sell that zone. People don't listen to me. There are people like, yeah, man, sells, it's breaking. You just 1 minute ago was saying that it was breaking down. You're too hyper, man. Relax. Not every candle move has to be a trade. 1 minute ago, you wanted to sell the crap out of this. Don't lie. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Did you want to sell gold? I know you're talking about that setup 4, but I'm the one who told you about that setup 4. Before you were like, gold's breaking down, I want to take a sell, right? See that? That's bad. Okay. Good. Yeah, this would be a fake out trade though. Don't go full pelt on this. It's a riskier one. I want GJ to close above the range. Harry, when are you going to throw up another day in the life? You guys like that day in the life? Cost me a lot of money that day in the life. I'll tell you what, all my day in the life videos have cost me minimum $1,000. Minimum. More than $1,000. Last day in the life almost cost double that. And the only YouTuber who spends like $2,000 on a day in the life to get like 10,000 views. Which pays me like around $2 a view, so like $20 making that video. Great return. But I do it for myself. I do it for fun. I enjoy it. Goals always fake out? Yeah, exactly. It always fakes out. Yeah, this could be an interesting setup. Pretty big stop loss though. 29 pips here. 30 pip stop loss. Not something I would execute myself. But definitely gives you a shot. But no, not something I'm comfortable executing in London. If you could find a better stop, would be a lot more attractive. Haven't tested this entry enough for me. It's not really something... I've only tested when it closed out, then closed back in. But this is another bounce play. Remember, you guys took that bounce play on gold, that setup too. It's the same sort of idea. Bounce play from daily support. Yeah, that would be your issue here. That would be your issue. So you can either wait for something closing above, or you just rely on the 15 to break through it. That's why it's tough. Come on, GJ. Flip and go and close above here. Let's have something nice and clean. Is it a real day in the life if you don't spend 1K every day? No, I always say in the beginning of the videos, if you watch my day in the life, I always say, see, look, this is day in the life Forex traders weekend, right? So that's a weekend. And I always say in the beginning that this is not a normal day in the life, because my normal day in the life is my routine. So look, whenever you spend money, you get 10K views. When you show a real day in the life, which is boring, which just consists of me trading, working, gym, work, eat, sleep. That's it. It's just work. Gym. In the gym, I'm even working. Then eat and then sleep. That's what my normal day is. That's my normal day. It's nothing fancy. What's the major differences between gold and Gbpjpy? GJ is a currency. Gold is a commodity. That's the major thing. GJ sideways to down. Hopefully GJ just absolutely closes above 188.383 and gives a beautiful move to 188.700. Sounds like a good day to me. I can't complain, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be working towards my goals. You have to be grateful for that. I'm not complaining about that stuff. It's what I chose to do. I enjoy it. I prefer the hard work Harry more than the Lambo Harry. Yeah, I bet. There's plenty more of hard work Harry. Which spread and slippage is it? FPS or I said higher? I don't know FPS. I've never used FPS, so I can't tell you, but a spread on IC is probably going to be the same as all major brokers. Is Chatbox lagging? It might be. Sometimes it takes a minute to catch up. Now what? That's fine. Can we combine supply and demand with price action? Yeah, of course you can. Supply and demand is a form of price action. Actually, my next week's video is about supply and demand. Buying GJ right now? I think buying GJ in open space is not a good thing. Okay, I'll get it if you buy at support or something, because that would make more sense in my head, but buying it right in open space? Not sure. But hey, maybe you see something I don't. If this can come down here, create some sort of support, I don't mind trying to buy it. I'd probably want to see a setup 5 after seeing a change of structure from the top. Probably want the same change of structure from the bottom. Fib retracement thing? Possibly. Let's see. Let's see if they're using a fib. Yeah, it is the 6.18, see? Yep. See? I caught you. I know what you're looking at now. You can't hide from me. Well, actually, C2 caught. C2 just hinted. Took the trade on gold half risk? Yes, sir. That's the one. Nice to see that that idea played out, but you definitely want to be break even at this point. Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward trade. Pretty big stop though. I'm not really in the mood to be running a 34 pip stop for a 17 pip target. This month I only take 5 trades. Yeah, that's fine, man. It's one a week. What if that's $1,000? It'd be $1,000 up. There we go. Hit target. And that's target hit. So, congrats to anyone took that. Anyone who took that gold buy that we discussed. Not my type of option, but nice to see that idea of bouncing off the daily support here, grabbing liquidity, closing back in the range and continuing to the top. Nice to see that idea actually work out, but not really something in my own plan that I've tested enough to be confident about. Nightlife in Dubai, where do you just sleep for hours? I don't go nightlife in Dubai. Not interested in that. Not interested. Come on, GJ, do some business for me today, man, please. When are 1 minute entries palatable? They're not more. If you can't even be consistent on the 15 minute, how are you going to be consistent on a 1 minute? If I want to move to Dubai, what is the average spendings for a simple life? A simple life, you could probably get away with. It depends what you consider as simple, right? Are we talking about like a very simple poverty type life? Not poverty, but like very basic living. You can get away with probably like $500 a month. Right? But if we're talking about at least something decent, like a European standard living, simple living, you know, probably 2,500, 3,000. Your discipline sometimes is mind-blowing. Man, respect. Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to take something I haven't tested, I haven't looked at, you know. But to read price action is pretty simple. I mean, it would be different. If I was just here risking $100 on this, yeah, why not? To give it a shot, all fun and games. You know, but to take a real trade, you know, and obviously people are going to copy me. So if I do something that doesn't have high probabilities, then, you know, it wouldn't be good for me, right? Because people are going to copy and I have to deal with hate and I have to deal with my own losing if it happens, all because I haven't tested something. So you have to be disciplined towards that, right? Don't want to teach people bad habits. So I just discuss the options, give people the choice, then they can make the choice on their own, like you. You say, oh, I'm happy to take that risk. Okay, take the trade. And that's the difference. People are going to be lazy in YouTube chat and they're going to just wait for an exact signal. Signals are being given, right? That gold was just basically a signal. If you have to take the risk, take it. Don't have to take every trade myself. I'm doing my own thing. Man, this looks so promising when price was up here, right? It just looks so juicy to fill this range, man. We have to pull back. A nice park bench to crawl under, some food scraps out the bin. Yeah, you probably can live without anything, but you get kicked out. $100 is your budget per trade, you mean? Or your whole account is $100? No matter what size your account is, just be risking 1 to 3%. Very simple thing, guys. Very simple. Most of you don't do it, but it's a very simple thing. Want to stay safe in these markets? Risk 1 to 3%. Very simple. Let's do a trading community in Dubai and trade live together. I want to meet traders and trade gold with them. It's very hard to do that live, right? Because you'd have to drive to somewhere, everyone have to sit together. People are busy. But we do have a community. That's why we have the Tradesharpe exclusives, right? So we do want to create a community because I agree with you. Community is important. We'll look at EU. Let's see what you're looking at first, and I'll have a look. Let's see. Look for buys above here. The only thing I'd say is that the last time EU faked out here, faked out on the setup 3, faked out here, faked out here. So how has EU been recently on breakouts? Has EU been working on breakouts? Then I'd watch this zone. This zone is going to be important if we do close above. So make sure it's enough for you to get to there. So let's say we closed above this wick. Is 2 pips enough? Make the decision, right? 2 pips is basically where you're watching. If not, then yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, why did you put the 15-minute resistance 296 there? I see a 1 hour resistance 310, 1 hour chart, or am I wrong? Let's see 296. Which one are you talking about? Yeah, you're right about that. That's because this was an old resistance from Friday, right? So if you look at the bottom of my chart, it says Friday, 19th of January. I just left it on. And it was reacting here all morning. And I've just left it on. And then it reacted off it again. So I've just left it on. But you are right. Yeah, now our 1 hour resistance is here. So yeah, this could just be moved somewhere like this. You are right about that. You can put that 1 hour resistance. Doesn't really matter. Keep it like that. That works. Right, GJ pulling back here. GJ pulling back. Don't forget to do the YouTube business. Appreciate it, appreciate it. How much of us here? 700 of us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. Gonna get this stream to 1,000 viewers. That's gonna happen because why? We're helping everyone. We're giving everyone value. So if you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to join the club, leave a like, and you know, leave a subscribe if you do enjoy the content, so you can join for future streams. And hopefully we get some business here. You know, chat box still lagging. Yeah, I'll fix it. Don't worry. Give me a second. So yeah, be sure to leave a like, get the likes up to 300. And if you want to be part of the club, you know, feel free to subscribe. Also, for updates, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll drop a link for you guys. I'm trying to catch up my Instagram with my YouTube. There we go. Chat working now. Let's see Instagram. So yeah, trying to catch up this. Hopefully we can get to 6K. 6K would be good. 10K would be ideal, so that I can explain to you guys whenever I have something. So here you go. That's the Instagram. Don't be scammed. So make sure you're following the real one, so you're not going to be scammed. Otherwise, some guy message you. And yeah, where's setup 5? You guys need to learn setup 1, 2, and 3. Only after you learn 1, 2, and 3, then you can learn setup 5. So for now, not to confuse people, I have left setup 5 in the exclusive group, because I know that they're going to learn 1, 2, and 3 first. But if I was to just post setup 5 on YouTube, people are going to watch it and not understand how it works. And then they're going to say, oh, your strategy doesn't work. Setup 5 doesn't work. You know? The setup 2 buy can work in mixed bias. It's better in clear bias. In mixed bias, just make sure it's in your buying zone. That's how it works. So don't be trading in the middle of the range. Say in mixed bias, you're looking for buys above here and sells below here. Don't be looking for setup 2s in here, because it can go either way. But if setup 2 happens in your buying zone, yeah, then it's fine. Or if setup 2 happens in your selling zone, then it's fine. This was the case with gold. Let candle close, bit let candle close. Fucking, it's running. Let the facts, man. This is always. Where can I find those videos? Those videos, when you join the exclusive group, you'll get access to that, right? So when you join the exclusive group, you get access to all the videos, and setup 5 is part of that video here. I don't even have access to my own course. Let me refresh this. Oh, don't even have access to my own course. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I need to pay for my own content. No, I'm joking. Here you go. That would be the setup 5 video. So yeah, when you join the exclusives, you get all of this content, and it's part of the content. But look, the setups part 1, 2, and 3, we go a little bit more in depth than the YouTube video, but that is for you guys for free on YouTube. So even before you learn setup 5, you have to learn these base setups, because setup 5 is based on these setups. Anyone in the group will tell you setup 5 is just a modified version of setup 1, 2, 3. But yeah, this is not a, by the way, guys, just to make this clear, this is not a course, okay? I don't sell a course. This is content that was made to guide, right? This first section can be seen as a course, but my course is basically my YouTube. But all of this stuff is question people have asked in webinars, right? So look, this is us on a webinar. That's me on a webinar. Look, this is chat. You can see we're on webinars. So this is content taken from webinars, so that you don't have to, go and try find 100, watch 100 hours worth of webinars to find all the good stuff. The good stuff is already sent to you. Alright, GJ's dumping here, man. Dumping here. If sells are going to be an option today, where can I sell this, man? I don't think I can sell till we get below the 4-hour support. This could just be one massive liquidity grab from the 4-hour support to flip up later. And if GJ is going to keep doing this BS, where in London it does BS and then New York it pushes, it's annoying for us on stream. It's annoying for us on stream because we sit here like sitting ducks waiting for something to happen. Which is obviously annoying, but it's part of the game of trading. Yes, sir. And then when London session starts pumping and New York does nothing, what happened to my stream? Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Why is it so difficult? It is when you're starting out, man. Is it hot in Dubai? Now it's our winter. It's quite nice weather now. It's buffering? Yeah, it's back. I don't know. Wi-Fi just cut off for 1 second. Oh yeah, that's that trade, man. Point to point. Doesn't get more accurate. Those cells below here are still active, by the way, guys, huh? What about this? For setup 2, I feel like the only way we look for cells. Yeah, we were discussing that on stream. Did you hear that? This would be, yes, it was risky, but it was an option just to get to that 15 minute. But it's not even a one. You're risking 34 pips for 17 pip take profit. So that's why it didn't entertain me. I mean, we were discussing this entry here. You'd have to put stops below this candle around, yeah, 35 pip stop for a 17 pip target. A little bit risky if you're using heavy risk, right? Especially when everything is pointing down. It's a bounce play. It's just simply a bounce play. Our chart patterns trash. They're just part of price action. They're just part of price action. Just want to know why you were saying it's risky, because buying to the downside? Yeah, I mean, everything's pointing down at this point here. But you're relying on it bouncing off that daily support zone. That's what the trade is relying on. It's a bounce play. If we were bearish buys today on GJ, this would be a super easy day, eh, boys? Super easy day. That one? Bye-bye. Easy. Thank you very much. Damn, it's not much, huh? All this move is only 13 pips. Thought it was at least 15, 20 pips. Hey, I hope you're doing good, brother. Just here to drop a like, part of my daily routine now. I'll just leave my PC watching a stream, hit the gym before NY session. Good luck. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Legend. Enjoy your gym session. Lift heavy, get big, and go hard. Good day, good week, good month, good life, and good lift. Enjoy. Market opens at 8 a.m. You are correct. It will open at 8 a.m. UK time. Can I ask someone to teach you in the community for free? I wouldn't recommend that, because I don't know what they're going to teach you. And they might probably try scam you if I was to guess. So be careful with that. But to get, attention, you probably have to pay for people's time, man. As much as you want something for free, it's not how life works. A guy to sweep the road gets paid. And you're thinking you can learn a financial skill for free? It's not really how it works, guys. As much as you want to believe that, it's not how it works. You have to put some sort of investment into learning if that's something you want to do, right? Now, the good thing is, you do have a resource that will give you a lot for free. But the problem is that you have to be in a position where you can give subjective feedback. You can give analysis to yourself. You can make sure that the mistakes you're doing can be rectified. And many people can't do that. But to gain the information, yeah, man, I give that for free. I give that for free. I'm a newbie, I have a low budget. Yeah, then use all the content for free. All the content, use it for free. YouTube is free. You don't have to pay anything for YouTube, man. I promise you, there's a lot more than what you would pay for other people on my YouTube. I promise I don't hold back. And people who watch me will tell you that. I don't hold back. I give you all the content. Could you explain your 4-hour support line? Of course I can, man. It's just this most recent 4-hour support. So when you go on the 4-hour time frame, find the most recent. So a support is defined by a bearish candle close followed by bullish, and it creates a support. So it's the most recent. Simple as that. Oh, good, man. How to get in the community? It is on waitlist. The waitlist will close end of this week, and then spots will open next month. So to join the waitlist, you just click join now. And actually, this should be waitlist. Why does that say spots? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you just press join now and you join the waitlist if you want to be accepted. And that's just to give you priority, because next month we'll open around 10 spots. And but whoever is on the wait list and is still waiting till now, because there's still people on the wait list who have applied like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, they'll be accepted by next month. They get priority. So that's how it works. So if you're on the wait list, don't worry, you will be accepted. So you're basically guaranteed to make it in on the wait list, and then we'll open spots. But the wait list will even close, will close next week or end of this week, because I don't want to just, otherwise I'll just not even open the group. I'll just keep it a waitlist system, which is more what I'm thinking to do in the future here, because it's a nice filter. I can accept. I've rejected 2 people. Harry, what do you think about Umar Ashraf? Because you are one of the best mentors I know. I wanted to know if there is others. I haven't digested his content, so I'm not too sure. I've seen his reels pop up on my Instagram feed, but no, I have not digested his content yet. So I'd have to look into him more, man. I'm not sure. Don't know his story. I don't think he trades Forex either. Yeah, I'm not sure. Can I start trading in just $15? Yeah, man. Just no need to even start with $15. I don't think that's worth it. Instead, I would recommend instead what you do is you just go ahead and practice on a demo account. There's no point of needing real money. Don't reject me. I dropped out of college to join. No, I won't reject you, brother. 3 a.m. where I'm at? Respect, brother, respect. Your clock moves 2 seconds at a time? Oh yeah, you're right. I probably need to reinstall everything, because when I transferred PC, I probably need to reinstall everything. Alright, London Open here in 15 minutes. I wonder if there's an option selling below these lows here. What do we think, guys? For your 15, why didn't you put it on the actual previous resistance? Which 15? It is, oh, this one here, because this was from last week. This I've all kept from last week because it's still being relevant. Because look at the most recent reactions. Reacted, 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 reacted just now. So it's being relevant. What's your GJ plan right now? If this next candle before London Open can close bullish, maybe there's an option here for buys. Still bullish today. I expect price to continue up, and I think there might be an option for buys. Only thing that would worry me is the 1 hour candle closing bearish. But depending on where this closes bearish can give an idea. Maybe what I would like to see is I'd like to see the next one close bullish. The next one come give a liquidity grab from down here, then re-break its high. I'll probably go like that. Buys on gold over 2025? Yeah, that would make sense. Not 2025, above this 15 here. 2024, 500. No need to wait till 2025. Rejected this support. It's not as big range as I thought it would be, right? This move here is not that big. 15 pips. Looks way bigger. 2 candles. Is there any other trading YouTubers you could recommend? I've watched all your videos at least twice now, and the only value I get is Sunday when a new video drops. Well, take a break, man. Spend time backtesting. I would say that's your next step. Instead of just digesting content, it's useless. Because digesting content is good, but you don't want to cloud your brain too much. So what I'd recommend doing is I'd recommend basically now applying the information you learned from the videos, right? Apply the information you learned, and that'll get you better. Zoom meeting is for everyone? No, why would I make a Zoom meeting for everyone? Would make sense. What's the best pair to trade an Asian session? Something with an Asian pair. So probably a JPY pair is going to be your best bet, or something with the AUD. I'm fairly new. Could you explain an order block? It's not something I use, and I use price action trading, so it's not something you have to worry about if you want to use price action. CAD JPY? Yeah. $120, I got 4 hours support and 1 hour support. Let's see. No, there's no 4 hour there, 120. And 1 hour. No, there's nothing there. It's all clean, man. Cross through it twice, no problem. It gets invalidated. There's a previous 1 hour support, had some 2 pips above that 15. I know it slide through, but we could use pips small for a watch zone. Let's have a look. This one here, yeah, then above 2025, then yeah. If you want to be safer, then yeah. By the way, guys, John Wick is active here, huh? John Wick is active. This would be a John Wick. So Claudia asked by NY, but already I'm looking at it in London. How much would you be earning from 188.20 to 188? If I'm in sales, which I hope, right? If I'm in sales, which I hope, if I'm selling from 180, oh no, yeah, from 188.20 down to 188, earning about, you know, it spread everything 1.8k. Why? Because I don't know where you're drawing your 4 hour. Yeah, great. Send me a chart. Yeah, we crossed through it twice. It's invalid now. You were right, but now it's invalid. So now you can just remove it since we crossed through it. I got funded 25k account. Can you guide me how much lot size? Damn, man. If you don't know what lot size to calculate on a 25k, you're going to fail the account. I'm sorry. It's just facts. So I'd probably not even start trading on that account. Because you're going to lose that. My prediction of right, according to the spirit of Hermes and Mercury, told me to take a sell. Well, yeah, what happened to Jove? Jove was taking a buy off that 618, and that's what I was saying, that Fibonacci won't help you when there's nothing here to support your buy. Right? There's nothing here to support your buy. What's the bias of GJ today? Today we're mainly bullish. I believe we're bullish. Based on that previous 4 hour close. I wonder if there's a sneaky sell that can be done below 88 here to the 4 hour support. It's just very close. We'll see. Give me a sec, I'll be back. Hopefully GJ can do some business here. Not give us a slow Monday, and then tomorrow we have this Bank of Japan. If the Bank of Japan tomorrow all happens over Asian, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Can you give me some analysis on NAS? Well, you didn't say please, so how am I supposed to give you analysis if you don't say please? We're bullish on GJ. Yeah, I mean, anyone who's been trying to sell GJ over the last 3 weeks, I can tell you how that has gone. So until I start to see proper change of structure, probably price leaving 187, I'm still bullish, man. I'm still bullish. This could just be a retest, and unfortunately, it's just been like that in London. It's just London is giving us the setups for later on. Even if this sets up between sessions, I still think it's fine. I don't think you have to wait for a volume session because you just have to give a bit of room. Kindly analyze NAS. All right, we'll have a quick look at NAS. See what stonks are doing. Yeah, pushed at all-time highs here. Sheesh. That's a close if I've seen one. Hope you guys have been buying the shit out of this, because this is just close your eyes and press buy. After that daily close, please tell me that you don't see how easy that is, please. Damn. That's too easy. Damn. You even get the liquidity grab here? Setup 1 all day, man. How did the 15 look? With a setup 3. It's just giving you free money here, man. It gives you setup 1 and then says, you know what? We'll give you a retest just to give you extra confirmation. Extra confirmation, we give you a retest. You missed the move? No problem. Wait for a close above again. Go. This one, no top wick. Wouldn't have taken it. Now, now you need to wait, man. You need to wait. It's pretty big push this has happened. I would like to see some sort of cool off phase, something like this, where price just cools down, and then maybe by NYSE you get another one more push here, or you might get a sell-off. But I would like to see this cool down now. Pretty hard to keep looking for continuation. Obviously you could give yourself a shot, something closing above the resistance, you could go give yourself a shot. But if you start seeing that reject and close back in the range, just be done. But I think it would be worth a shot just to try continue the momentum if something closes above this resistance. If not, then you need to let this cool down, create structure. It will range. I wouldn't recommend trying to trade the range. It will be inconsistent. You know, probably wait for some form of change of structure and then continue. Gold is rejecting here. GJ almost London Open here. See if we close below or remain above this support. It's a very, very tight support for sells here. Six pips, I don't know if it's worth it for me. Still bullish on this. We'll see what happens when it closes. Gold showing strong resistance around 2030 and strong support. Yeah, exactly. We're in that zone that we spoke about in the webinar, right? We're stuck between that zone. Hey, man. Yeah, man. It just automatically saves when you draw it. You can find it in your layers here. Just press your layers, you'll see your lines. And then you can make a folder or do whatever you want to do. Yeah, you have to double click the line. You have to double click the line. Yep. Yeah, just double click the lines and mark it. Will be better. Cool down week for stocks. Yeah, maybe a bit of pullback this week. When is Pip Labs acceptance beginning? Pip Labs waitlist is already open. If you guys haven't heard the update, what happened was, unfortunately, with Pip Labs, when we were transferring to our new payment system, we lost the waitlist, long story short. So if you signed up to the waitlist, you have to re-sign up. So if you guys could do that, if you're interested in Pip Labs V2, it's going to be great. And I think that a lot of you guys will benefit the partnership with Tradingview here, and it's going to be great. So if you're interested in getting the offer, then definitely drop your name and email and join the waitlist for that, so that you can take full advantage when it comes out. I do think that this is going to be the leading backtesting software, just based on the work we've been putting in and what the goals is for this. As I said, this is being made by us, right? By me. I'm a trader. It's what I do. So I'm definitely going to make it, and I'm here to listen to you. It's not like one of these big corporate companies who you can't even say anything to them. Any feedback, anything you want done, any modifications, we will take it into consideration. And the only limitation will be cost, you know. That's it. Limitation, cost, and time. That's it. You know, eventually it will come. London Open here, opening straight with a top wick, rejecting the lows here. 30-minute time frame as well, rejecting the lows. So there's no sells here because we're respecting 1 hour support. If sells are gonna make sense, minimum you need something closing above 88, below 88, and then you're very close to this support. You only have 6 pips, so is 6 pips 8 pips realistically? Is it worth it? Maybe not. Maybe not worth it for 8 pips. Otherwise, if we can form some sort of support here, I'd love to see this candle close bullish. Next candle try to break these lows and then break the high. I would be confident to try take buys here. If not, then obviously buys are going to come back above this range here. If this thing just does one big green candle here, then yeah, obviously we have to wait till above the range. And I think that's how it's gonna be. I wouldn't like to see this just be done in one green candle. Would like to see a little bit of progression. But this is January, guys. This is typical January price action. Like, it's not something unusual. Like, for me, this January has been surprisingly good. Last January, I closed the month at negative 1%. And to be up 6-7% is not bad. So I'm not worried. I feel like we'll get some good moves here. Just have to be patient with GJ here, and that's my pair. But if you guys have been learning the strategy, showing up to the streams, you can be doing your own thing on other pairs. Maybe you look at GU, maybe you look at EU, maybe you trade, whatever it may be. I don't care what you trade. And if there's a setup there, then be taking them, right? Be making money. That's the goal. Appreciate everyone showing up to the stream today as well. Pleasure having you on stream as always. And yeah, looking forward to get this week. Hopefully we can have you know, a nice clean week here. If you do enjoy the stream, you know, be sure to drop a like. Definitely help. We call it the YouTube business if you're new. Hate to say it. I know you're sick of it, but it's just part of the game here. And yeah, thanks for having you. I appreciate that comment, man. You're welcome. I'm glad, you know, that's nice of you to say. See, first legit person I've seen on YouTube. But yeah, if you want to join the club, want to benefit from my content, benefit from my streams, be sure to do what? Be sure to take a like, drop a like, and subscribe so you know when we go live. How many trades did you take last week on stream? 2. Beginning of the week, unfortunately, took a losing trade, transparent about it, and then we took a winning trade. So on stream last week was 1 win, 1 loss. Very simple. And then the whole week was around total 4 wins, 3 wins in New York, and then 1 win on stream and 1 loss. So that was the trades. Well, actually off stream trades that we discussed in the exclusive group or dropped the plans or something, right? Actually, no, it was 3 wins. The 4th win was supposed to be a win, but I closed break even on the Friday buys. There was some buys on Friday, but I ended up just moving break even. And yeah. Look, someone listened to my plan. Look, entered a little bit early though. And SL is very, very risky SL. Hey AD, hope you're well. Was the loss bigger than the loss? You mean the loss bigger than the win? No, because you risked the same percentage per trade. If you risked more of a percentage, then yes, it would be. So if you just risked more on the first trade and risked less on the second trade, then yes. But if you risked 1% and 1%, it's the same. It would be the same. How many percent did you make in this January? I'm up around 6%. Need to calculate exactly, but from the figure I can see in my account, it's 6. Hi bro, any trade miss? You see, man, these are the guys. Can you explain how to risk that 1%? Once you get good and I know my stop loss is going to range between 12 to 25 pips. That's my range. So I know every quarter, I know what lot size to pop. So for example, if my lot size is going to be 12 pips, I can pop like a 12 lot, right? And risk $1,000 roughly. If my stop loss is going to be 15, 16 pips, I can pop around a 10 lot to risk $1,000. If my stop loss is going to be 18 to 20 pips, I'll pop an 8 lot to risk $1,000, right? Then maybe 1, 2, a little bit more. If my stop loss is around 25 pips, 22 pips, I'll pop around 6 to 5, and so I know my random. If not, use a lot size calculator. Use a lot size calculator. Thank me later. I'm not opening your document on stream. Don't trust it. Don't trust it. Sorry. I'll have to try again later. Oh, it's a lot size calculator sheet? Okay. You can just use the one on the... Let's see how this one looks. Yeah, this is too complex for them to understand. This is this is way too complex for them to understand. They're not gonna be happy with this. My streamer shut off? No, we're good, man. We're still online. Unbalance at risk. I see. You should have put this view only. Now everyone can go and edit it. All right, liquidity grab from the upside here. This one is flipping down. I'm trying to go downtown here. Don't know how much I trust sells below this. With that 1 hour, I really wish the 1 hour close below here would have given us very high probabilities to at least get down to the 4 hour support. And also stop loss here is just nuts. 16 pips for 6 pips. Don't know, boys. So 1 hour support as well. 30-minute support, 15-minute support, 4 hour support. It's a dead one. What's Goldilocks doing? Goldilocks is still trying to play between the highs and play between the lows. Come on, Monday, give us something. Ready to go full margin. Bro, does your session bias indicator work on only GJ or every pair? It works on every pair. It works on every pair. Watch the session bias video so you understand how it's made. It's actually a very simple process of looking at previous daily candle close and previous 4-hour candle closes. How do I join the group, man? You can just join the waitlist. So go to the website. This video will explain what you get in the group. So, you know, you get the weekly webinars, the live Zoom call now. After the stream, we have a Zoom call. And then you just join the waitlist. And as soon as you get accepted, you'll be in. So definitely something that will be beneficial for a lot of people, I feel. And I feel has been beneficial. So, yeah. I don't want to go to sleep. Every time I go, we get movement. We'll go to sleep so we can get some movement. No, I don't like the way we're rejecting here. Probably, if any trade is going to be taken today, it's going to be a riskier option because there's nothing clean at the moment. And the next opportunity for buys is probably going to take an hour. Right? Was this an opportunity for sales in EU? If you watch it, did you see any good? I want to hear your opinion. Was this an opportunity before this candle? Yes, it was, to get down to here and see what happens. But once, yeah, then it would have hit TP. Yeah, this was a sell for sure. Especially after that liquidity grab. You see this nice little liquidity grab to the upside with mixed bias, then that's your option, yeah. Yep. I like it. Buy GJ and either lie or I can't even speak. Either cry or laugh later. Yes. Gold will be set up 5, yeah, but there's just a 1 hour zone you have to watch at, which is just here, around 2025 here. But I feel like, you know, you could use that as a watch, even though it's extremely close. But by the time something closes above here, you should probably be okay. I can be your shaman, Harry. Next opportunities of buy is in an hour. Why don't we sell until that support? Yeah, we could sell until that support, man. But we do need a close below here in 3 minutes, which looks likely. Depends how this thing closes here. I'm not going to rip it without a close because that's not my plan. And also, if you look here, every time this tried to close, it failed, ended up doing a massive move. So if this fails now and leaves a wick, that could end up being your buys later on when we get something like this. So I'd be careful, right? If this thing just rips down to here, then obviously this is only 6 pips. You're not missing out on much. And selling at 4 hour support, never a good idea. Never ever a good idea. You know? What if we have a 5-minute close below though? No, not even a 5-minute gave you a close. So yeah, you have to wait for this 15 because you don't even have a 5. You see, leaving that wick, that's exactly what happened here. So you don't wait for this close, now you're begging. If you're in sells now, you're like, oh, I really hope that this closes below. But when you have the close, that's never a worry. It's like, okay, that's on my side. We've seen this happen last week. This is what puts me off. We've seen price try to break the structure here, take liquidity grab from upside, and then take one more liquidity grab from the downside just to continue up and follow bias. I'll wait for buys off 4 hour support, create structure. I'll adapt bias, change structure below. Yeah, I think I agree. Look at this rejecting already. If this can flip up, you know, it looks okay. Why is it so choppy this month? It's January, man. January can be like this. You know, it's just we had some good moves beginning of the month. We are getting great moves. They're just coming not during the time of stream. So if you rely only on stream and you're not learning the skill, you're going to find it tough. But if you learn the skill, then you just have to follow the plan. They're happening all after stream. I keep sharing it with you guys to make sure that you guys can see that. You know, but you can see here, like this sells we were looking for, it came later after stream. These buys came in NY. This trade we took it on stream. This one as well came after stream with the guys in the exclusive, right? This one we took on stream was a loss, and yeah, you know. Why don't you have another pair that you can trade? So GJ, as I said last week, man, I took 3 wins on GJ. It's not like I'm not missing anything. I'm still taking trades. It's still paying me enough money, so I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. You know, I'm still fine. It's just because you guys are on stream, you feel it's slow. But for me, it is still totally good for me. Doesn't the size of pips depend on your lot size? Yeah, exactly. Bigger stop loss, smaller lot. Smaller lot, bigger stop loss. All right, we didn't close below here, as you can see. Right, we didn't close below here. So there's no continuation for sells, right? 5-minute even respected the support. And this is why you wait for closures. At this time, probably a lot of people FOMO'd. Now they're sitting in deep shit, right? So now they either get lucky that this ends up continuing down, or it will reject here and end up going up. So it's 50-50 at the moment. Whereas if we got the close below, it increases a lot higher probabilities to see this go down than go up. All giving you blue balls tonight? Yeah, no. We'll see. This candle needs 12 minutes before it closes below. I don't know if I trust a 5-minute close right now. How far would you have to push for this to make it worth it? So to this is like 5 pips. Yeah, you'd basically have to rip through this whole range here for it to be worth it. It's not big ranges, boys. It's really not big ranges here. You'd have to break through everything. You'd have to have a little melt here for it to be worth it. You'd have to get all the way down somewhere down to here, like 11, 12 pips minimum. So imagine that candle. It's a pretty big candle. You're basically replicating a candle like this. So it needs to be an important zone we're breaking, right? The more we reject like this, the more it puts me off trying to sell this, right? No, that's way too deadly. There's 2 supports there. Yeah, exactly. Remember, I'm still bullish today. I'm still bullish today. If this thing can start, I'd rather rip a buy than try to sell this. Now we're playing on this range. You see how it tapped that exactly per pip and rejected? So that's telling me that I need probably something closing above here to give me the buys. That's what that tells me. Enter the sell on GJ, stop loss above current candle. Yeah, I think GJ is not ready for selling just yet, in my opinion. I can't take any trades now. Why? I'm not sure. I got stopped out my sell position. Yeah, it's not ready for sells just yet. Listen up to the stream. It will help you. Trust me. I love your mentorship. It's really helping me understand trading. Thank you. Thank you. Why your Telegram chat group doesn't work? It works. There's like, since stream started, there's been over 100 messages sent in there. So I definitely think it works. It's chopping in here now. That's the problem. So we probably need like a strong 15-minute close above here. Right? And then with that 15-minute close, give you around 8-9 pip break-even point. 18 pips up to here. And that's probably that. 30-minute will also be closing bullish. Yeah. That'll probably be your only option. Otherwise, I'm not interested in trying to buy right now inside of this range here. We can see it keep rejecting. Even if you get one random candle popping up towards the upside, probably best to wait 7 minutes here till something closes above. If this range was a little bit bigger, I think this would be fine breaking this high here. I think it is fine to try a break of this high, but 3 pips you go break even. So if that's worth it for you, then yeah. You'll basically be mental, but I think with this resistance proving, it's a little bit tough. Gold is trying as well here. So I think if gold can close above here as well in 7 minutes, that's also a setup. So it'll be both GJ and maybe gold. So we'll see which happens. But we're staying safe out of the sells for now. As you can see, it's pulling back here. Doing some business. Too late for sells? Yes, a little bit. I think we might come down. I really think, guys, that there's a possibility we might see a retest to the 4-hour resistance. Why wouldn't it? If it's made it this far down, what's an extra 5 pips just to retest the 4-hour support? Then we get the buys. But if not, then, you know, we just trade what's in front of us, not what we want to happen. Obviously, it'd be nicer if we could retest, but we just trade what's in front of us. Alright, how long should I practice on demo? Yeah, once you start to see, you know, at least a month of consistency, I think it's good to go on live because, and go really small amount on live just to get the emotional side of trading. It's a bigger side than technical. Demo is easy because there's no, what's this called? There's no emotional connection. Plenty of JPY news tonight. Yeah, hopefully they do it all tonight. Hopefully they don't do it while we're trading during London. Because if we're trading, if they're announcing the news, we can't trade because it's just too risky in my opinion. So hopefully that's all sorted and done in Asia. Think it will remain in this range till tomorrow's news? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But the thing, it's still a tradable range, especially if we were to, this morning, if we were to break up back out of here, would be quite nice. Yeah, you have to wait for the close on gold, man. Just typing gold in the chat won't change anything. Just typing gold in chat won't change anything, brother. If you want a FOMO, then just rip it now. And wait for the best. Hope for the best. $15 close above would be nice. On gold or on GJ, you mean? Yeah, it would be good. If it closed a little bit deeper, maybe somewhere above, I would like 100, above 100. 110 would be nice close. But not looking like it wants to do it. There's that gold rip. See what it does at this resistance here. I prefer we stick to one pair only. Yeah, I'm more biased towards GJ, you know. It's okay to look at gold here. But for me, I was not comfortable just ripping it break of high here. I wouldn't mind if it closed above here, but still has a chance. You just stop loss is going to be bigger, right? That's it. 29 pip stop here. You have around a 10 pip target. Or wait for a thunderstorm. After this breakout, wait for a thunderstorm and take that. I don't understand today's market, then don't trade it. If you don't understand something, then don't trade it. It's always the best way. What is a thunderstorm? It's a type of setup. We have a video on YouTube about that. Check out the video on YouTube. The thunderstorm setup. This one here. Where is it? This one here. Waiting for buys above 380. Yeah, I'm waiting for buys above maybe like 110. Above this type of all this resistance here. Yeah, probably above, yeah, above 100. Gold at 30-minute R, I think it pushed into it. Yeah, it just pushed into it. Yeah, made it tough. Didn't even give you the 5 close above. But do some measuring, you know. Yeah, 17 pip move. That's pretty decent actually. How big would have stops been? 37 pip stops. Yeah, if you want 37 pips. I mean, you could run it here, you know, 27, still big. What about gold? I mean, not gold, GJ. See, if GJ closes above here, 30-minute has to close above this resistance. Doesn't close above this resistance, not interested. I was trying here. See if we can get above 100 here. Let's see. Right, it just closed above here. Don't know how much I trust that close with all of this resistance here to the left that we've been rejecting. Looks like GJ will close the 15:30. Hour has a nice bottom wick. Yeah. Maybe above 120. Yeah, that's going to be safer here. Yeah, 120 will be nice. Yeah, if we have this 15 and the 5-minute close. But I wonder if a half risk option like 0.5% is worth now and then waiting for that just to try get to that 5-minute resistance. And then if it starts rejecting somewhere in this zone, 3-4 pips, you just leave it, you know, just go mental break even or something. Yeah, 12 pip stop loss, not bad. Let's see. Make a steeper bottom wick. I don't like how it keeps breaking the high and faking out though. It's a tricky. This is the same situation we took last Monday, guys. It's the exact same trade. Exact same trade. So, you know, yeah, it smashed us hard, man. You know, and I really feel like this could be the same. What happened is this setup 5, yeah, 30 is a doji. The setup 5 came and did the move here. It did this. Remember, the 5-minute was ranging. The next one broke the high. And then, boom, F you. Yeah, price is just consolidating here. Let's see this 5 close though. This close could be interesting in 2 minutes. Oof, there it comes. Shit. Not confident in that. Let's see this close. If we take its 3 profit right now, yeah, this is where you'd be kind of mental break even. If we took the half risk option break of high. You'd be mental break even, and then I say once this 5-minute closes above and breaks through this high, you probably go full break even. Yeah, there's the move. Yeah, I guess I missed it. Yeah, this thing should continue. I missed my option here for sure. Should have ripped it half risk. Good, man, it's good. Just be a break even now. We tap this resistance here. You should be fine. No point of losing this right now. Those type of entries still complex to me? Yeah, you kind of just have to take it, man. It was... There's a lot of BS to the left that was putting me off. And after last week getting smashed by this exact same entry, kind of made me lose confidence in it. You know, made me lose confidence. But yeah, that's pretty much... for me, guys, now I have to wait for something more, like a change of structure or something. I basically missed that aggressive entry there. And that's basically that. I'm not going to FOMO into anything right now. It's kind of pushed. Gold as well as rejected here, faked out. So that's why it's always better to wait for the close, you know, to avoid this. Yes, you would have got enough of a push to get into profit and make a decision. But yeah, this thing has just ripped here and this thing will continue and I'll just be sat and left with nothing. So that's that, man. That's that. Yeah, that should have been it. That was my mistake. So yeah, that's the one, man. And yeah, you know, that's basically what I'm going to wait for here is probably options above 188.383. You know, it's just something like that. Didn't really have too much confidence in this myself, and yeah, you know, that's that. So yeah, well done to those who took it. I think I should have gone, gave it a shot here. I think that was just my mistake, but was a little bit battle scarred from last week's same entries. Exact same day, exact same entry left me battle scarred. And yeah, congrats to those who took it. For me, you know, messed myself up, but that's okay. What can I do, right? So no, man, we knew it was a probability to happen. Stop loss first. Yeah, it's just one of those things, right? It's just one of those things, right? Where I just would have preferred to see a little bit more. This is the exact same thing we saw, right? But this time the 5-minute just pushed through, right? So at least we get, you know, this is where you don't want to FOMO in. And I know in the next 45 minutes to an hour, if something starts leaving this, I also have options later. So I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, you know, that's basically that. So appreciate everyone showing up. Hopefully we'll get a bit more easier options than this one today. But that was basically the option of the session here. Looking back at it, yeah, it does start to look more of a clean option. I guess this kind of put me off and I talked myself out of it. But yeah, so congrats to those who took it. I would have put stop loss below the lows here. Would have put stop loss below the lows, and yeah. So yeah, that's how it is. So I appreciate everyone showing up. Pleasure to have you on stream, and I'm sure we'll get more easier options and clearer options. And yeah, with that being said, take care, and yeah, hopefully catch you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see about the Japanese news and take it from there. So take care all, and peace.